Okay, all. So this is a quick process video on using the ARCH 131 InDesign portfolio template. And so I've just opened the file that we downloaded from Canvas, and I've got the ability to put a cover image as Ryan Brockett and Jen talked about today. Ryan's sort of portfolio conceptual overview, and then Jen talking about our particular template. You guys get to personalize things, right? That's a really important part of this, right? So if I have a image frame here to place, I can say, okay, in the red text, insert personal cover image. So I can keep that text there for now, and that's fine, right? But I'm gonna do file place, and for my purposes, I'm just gonna find what I have in my downloads folder. You will have particular folders and organizing. Let me go ahead and say I'm gonna use the oblique view with something I really liked about the project, right? So with file place, I now basically fit almost to the top and almost to the bottom. Well, the use of this tool is if I select this using the black arrow, I can select this, right click, and then I can go to fitting. And instead of filling the frame proportionally, I can fit the content proportionally, right? So content, right, is that filled image. And now I have everything, it's a horizontal focused image, it's all in this page centered. But if I also right click, as we saw, fill frame proportionally, allows me to have a much more sort of full image sort of set up along. And let's say I like this photo because it shows the relation to bishops and the site or whatever that I set up here. And then once I'm done, I can delete this. Well, a couple of folks noticed that if I right click here and I can do arrange, send to back, you notice I can see this image, but I'm not able to click or see this text, right? It's because this image is set to a transparency filter so I can see through it, but that text is actually behind. So if you can't grab text, one of the things you might want to check to start with is it might not be locked. It might be this. It might be something as simple as a transparency film image is over it. So if I right-click, arrange, send to back, now you can see it. First of all, I got a little more vibrant because it's nothing's in front of it. So I click this now and I delete. In here, same thing. I now can change my name. So I'm gonna, Brian Shields, and then B Shield Studio, ARCH 131, fall 2023. I have now set this image. But as I come here, I also have the ability then to put in my personal photo, right? A little bit more about me. So once you've replaced your own photo here, instead of personal, now you can start to lay out the text, a little blurb about yourself, and then my table of contents eventually will have pages associated with it. But this is the last thing we wanted to show is how to take this text box. You notice if I click on it, I can't do anything with it, right? It's locked. But if I use Shift and Command on the Mac or Shift and Control on the PC, I unlock it. And now it is unlocked and able to change. So I can set text. This is my project description, okay? And then here, I can title this instead Project 1. But again, you'll notice this is locked, right? Shift, Command, and say, Project 1, or for how we're titling these things, right? In the sense of survey, right? And then this is my project description. So as I go back and look through here, right, some of these text boxes are locked, and that's basically to set up a template feature, and then Shift Command again on Mac, or Shift Control on the PC with this selection, either the text selection tool or that tool, the black arrow. And I just want to show you now the difference with the black and the white arrow. In the black, I select the entire frame and I can move it around, right? You can see the whole thing moves, the frame itself. But with the white arrow, if I select on it, now I have the image and I'm only able to move the image in the frame, okay? So the way that sort of sets up allows you to sort of rearrange something. Maybe I don't want to be fully centered. Instead, I want to be in this upper left-hand corner in full bleed in that way. But that piece is the image inside the frame itself, whereas this black figure is what's grabbing the actual frame. Okay, I hope that cleared a few things up and allows you to continue curating and organizing your portfolios.